All right. I finally got this figured out. No, I'm not on West Coast time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 7:28 over here. I think it's was 5:28 over there. How you doing, Alicia? What's up, Nuna? What's good with your fam? Okay, sorry y'all. I had to get this figured out. I did not this is my first time going live once again, like at my place. Um so I didn't know certain features to put in where I can see you guys chat, you know, but I'm so happy you here, and we gonna just give it a little bit more time before before I go ahead and get on with this discussion. So I want to know so far, how's your guys' weekend? How's it going so far? 'Cause I know it's just Saturday, so I'm glad I can see y'all chat too, because I was pretty worried about that. Like, we can't have a discussion if I can't see what y'all asking me, right? So hopefully we get a few more people up in here. You know, that's good. That's good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy y'all can hear me nice and well. Um, so let's see. So far, I woke up this morning at about 3 o'clock in the morning. Had to go to work. So y'all already know how I feel about that if you've been watching me all well, I guess for the past 4 days. So you did right today. Mm, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Me and you, we gonna talk. We gonna talk, Alicia. Oh yes, early. But it's okay though. I kind of got out of there early. About got there 4, got off about 10. So it wasn't too bad, you know. Hello, hello. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Hey, nanny. Sorry, y'all. My nanny on here, so that's my nanny. I'm gonna call her nanny because that's the only way I know to do it. That's good, Alicia, that you got somebody to write with. That's good. So look, I'm not gonna hold you guys. Uh, I want to let a cat out the bag, and I don't have a cat. I used to, but we don't have a cat no more. But I'm still gonna let the cat out the bag. So what y'all saw me doing, I want to say Tuesday till Friday. That was a goal that I set for myself. I wanted to really uh, get out of my shell, stop being afraid. If you've been watching anything with me and Nico, I talked about fear a lot, and a lot of people think that people don't do things because of laziness. And a lot of times it's not that. Most of the time it's fear. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna pull the trigger. I'm gonna push the damn button. Sorry, Nanny, for hearing me say damn. I'm gonna push the button because at the end of the day, if you don't jump, you know, uh, you never know what's gonna happen. So what I decided to do was to sit up there and say, I'm not gonna waste no more time. I've been having these things on my mind, I've been wanting to share with you guys, and I decided to go ahead and do it. So guess what? What y'all don't know is we gonna talk about that. I wrote down some of my favorite answers. I didn't do all, so I apologize if I didn't get you in here. But like I said, this is my first time going live, so I want to keep it, nice and sweet. So I want us to discuss some of the things that was going on. We're gonna start off with Wednesday. Because for some reason I think Monday and Tuesday didn't do too well. That YouTube just took the videos off. I can't even find them. So Wednesday, my question was, what would you be doing if you wasn't at work, right? And I'm gonna go with VM Koya 4080. Her response was, "Good morning, Blaze. If I could be doing anything else, I didn't have to. If I didn't have to work, I would be traveling. Something I always wanted to do." Reason why I love that answer was for the simple fact that a lot of people want to travel. A lot of people want to go out, see things. Just travel the world. When you used to being at a certain place, like you can get complacent, or you can go visit, other parts of the world and open up your mind. You know what I'm saying? And I've really been wanting to do that too. I've been wanting to visit different parts of the country. Sometimes it's just hard because life be lifing. But then I also realized that sometimes we just don't plan hard enough. Sometimes we just don't put enough attention to our intentions. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't do that, it wind up just falling to the back burner. And you'll keep just saying, "Oh, I wish I can go there. I wish I can go there," but you're not really making plans on it. So I feel like if you can like take the time out and make plans, like some real true plans, like create a budget or whatever, you can get to those certain places. Now you can't go visit everything at one time unless you're just rich and you got it like that, of course. But you can definitely take it 1 year at a time. Visit one place 1 year at a time, and forget the bucket list. I don't even like the bucket list like that. I feel like when you do the bucket list, it's just like, oh, I want to do this before I die. Nah, man, we living. Every day is a blessing. So if you're able to go to sleep at night, that's a blessing. If you're able to wake up in the morning, that's a blessing. And every time you wake up, what you need to be doing is putting yourself first and thinking about some of the things that you want to do in life and try your best to fulfill that. I wouldn't want anybody to wait until you get, hit with some type of medical issue that's saying that you have a time limit. You know, like when you go and live it, you want to live it to the fullest. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but I'd rather you be so full of life when it's happening rather than uh feel like I have this much time and I gotta get it done. It takes all the love, the joy, and fun from it. That's how I feel. That's my opinion. So that's the reason why I love that answer. So, shout out to VM Koya. Uh, the next answer I'm gonna get to, same thing. BTS Nuna, who is up in the building. What's happening, Nuna? Nuna comes. Nuna, have you been to both our reactor cons? I believe you have. I believe you have. I know you was there last year because you had made some tuna with this avocado and these certain crackers or whatever, and I wasn't eating pizza at the time. So you helped me and Nico out. Man, it was so good, and and it was healthy. So we definitely reaching for healthy. So shout out to you. But I'm gonna go ahead and read your answer. You said, "Morning, Blaze. I enjoy and do what I do, but that don't mean I don't count the minutes." I'm gonna say shout out to you because we want to enjoy our job. We want to go to work every day with that fulfillment. Like, man, I love what I do every day. And unfortunately, not too many people in the world get to experience that. A lot of people really just do what they have to get through. You know what I'm saying? And they got very few people in the world that actually enjoy what they do in life, you know. But I like this answer because I wanted people, that love their job to speak out and say they love their job, they love what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They getting up in the morning with that big smile on their face, and they putting on their little good morning music and they jamming, you know what I'm saying? While you still in the jam, because I be waking up sometimes, be boom, boom, ah, boom, ah, the kids be like, shut it up. I be like, hold up, my bad, my bad. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I forgot. But no, for real, I like what you said, but you also said, but you still count the minutes. And I get it because even though you enjoy your job, sometimes it can still be long. And sometimes you want to just get home and, take a nice shower, put on your favorite TV show on Netflix or Hulu or whatever streaming channel or cable TV that you may have. So I still get that part as well. But I'm happy that you enjoy your job and shout out to you, Nuna. And I can't wait to see you at this year's Reacticon that's coming in 2 short months. So shout out to you. All right. Now we're gonna move on. I think this was Thursday. This was Friday Eve. If I That's how I posted. I believe that's how I posted. Okay. I said, was one of the things or places you want to go or visit? And I had TJ Duck 1985 says they want a TV. They want a TV and they can get it because they have the money, but they be procrastinating. Now, the reason why I can definitely relate to that because a lot of us do get the time. We get the time, we get the space and everything. And instead of just like really doing some of the things that we want to do, we would lay in that bed. Or we'll say, I'm gonna get up in a minute. Or we'll say, okay, I'm gonna go do it tomorrow. And then next thing you know, it's just keep getting pushed once again to the back burner, to the back burner, to the back burner. Hey apples, I see y'all up in the building. So it keep getting pushed over, right? And next thing you know, a simple thing like just go and pick up a TV, just go and pick up a TV become a goal in life. Can you imagine that? That's what procrastination do to you. Procrastination really will sit up there and just have you in this space to where y- it could be your downfall. And it can also be depressing. You can start feeling like you're not doing the things that you want to do, but at the end of the day, it's really on you. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody ain't not the hello. Okay, am I back? Can y'all hear me? Somebody put flames, put fire flames if you can hear me. What's up, Cookie Love? What's up, Sandra Claus? I see y'all in the building. So yeah, procrastination and retirement. Yeah, yeah. That's definitely a thing. But no, for real, we gotta find the time to do the things that we want to do, and we gotta find the time to put put our wants, in place as well. I know sometimes, you don't want to be selfish or whatever, but sometimes it's okay to be selfish. When my kids come up in here and they be like, "Hey, can you fix me some water?" I just say, "Swallow your spit, get out of my room." And they do it. I don't know why they got bottled water, just open it. I don't know why they asking me. But I'm not mean. I just want to lay down for a little bit more before I have to get up and get somebody a bottle of water. It's just how it is. That's my me time. I barely get any sleep anyway. So now I'm just joking with y'all. I don't tell them that, but I used to be told that when I was young, so I thought that was like a little jokey joke. Okay, so we gonna move on to the next answer. I have Rhonda So, oh, this is the same question, but second answer. Rhonda Stewart says she's a planner, but when she plans for things, it don't work out. But the things she don't plan for she can just up and do. Now, that part right there, I definitely understand. I know a bunch of people, including myself, who sit up there and will plan things out, and then just like that, it's over. It's over. You be like, dang, what happened? I had everything so planned out, and then it just don't work out. But then out of nowhere, somebody can say, "Hey, we about to do this. You want to roll?" Man, that thing could be 8 hours away, and then all of a sudden, just through a blessing, you have all the time in the world. You can just up and go. Those things do happen. That's one of the reasons why I love this answer because y'all need to know that even if you sit up there and plan things out, it don't mean it's gonna necessarily go your way. And there's nothing really wrong with that because at the end of the day, at least you're trying. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get something across. You're trying to do something, and every once in a while, life just come in and start life, and then that's just what it is. So I wouldn't feel bad about that. It is what it is, and every spontaneous thing that you're able to live, enjoy that moment, live that moment to the fullest, and don't worry about nothing else until the next day or days after, but try to enjoy yourself as much as possible. Okay, the last answer for this question, since Nico is in the building, what up, Nico? I wrote down Nico says he wants to visit South Korea, New Zealand, and China. Now, Nico also said, I didn't write that part down, but he also said, and I want to pay for Blaze and AJJ to come alongside with me and Mika. Bruh, I love your heart. I love your spirit. I'm going to decline that because that's a lot of money, and I don't want you to spend that type of money on me and AJJ. I think you and Mika should go out there and enjoy yourselves. And look, I appreciate you wanting to, include me and AJJ and pay for everything and our passports. But man, we can't do you like that, man. We ain't trying to break your pockets. We're not trying to break your pockets at all. Hey, Nico, shh, don't fight it. You're a great man, and we appreciate you, but we can't go. Okay, we just can't make it. All right, now you go to China and New Zealand, which is you and Mika. But now South Korea, me, HHJ, we gonna go to that. You can pay for that. That we gonna go to that. All right. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. All right. So we're moving on to the last day, and this was Friday. Now look, my Fridays is very important to me because I am off normally on the weekend. And on the weekend, I try my best to get things done. I want to be very productive as much as possible, right? So at the end of the day, I wanted to leave y'all with some inspiration and I hope that some of the things that I'm saying to y'all as far as for the weekend, I hope it push you to want to go out there, try do some things. Um, or whatever your 2 days off is. I don't because I know everybody not off on the weekend. Some people got some days off throughout the week. So wherever those days that you have off, that's the best time to focus on your craft as much as possible. Some of us are, you know, uh, moms, fathers, daughters, brothers, husband, wives, all these different things in life. But you gotta at least take an hour or two out, you know, just just to focus on your art, on your craft, on the thing that make you happy, on the thing that's gonna when you like feel so stuck in life and you got so many things going on in your head, it be those type of things that that like tune everything out. Like you can just like okay, if I'm about to paint something, and I can see all this stuff around me. But right when I pick up that paintbrush and I start to paint, everything around me go dark, and that's just a spotlight on me, my ink, and my canvas. And I'm just able to focus just on that alone. And at the end of the day, that I know for me, it puts me in this feeling like, okay, I can breathe. You know what I'm saying? And I know sometimes it's hard for us to get to those points where we can actually just breathe, so that's why you need that you time. That's why you need that time to focus on your art, and that's why you need that time. Just even if you want to meditate, you want to go to a coffee shop, drink some coffee by yourself, just to clear your mind. Call up a friend, shoot some pool, whatever the thing is. Try your best to do that at least once a week. At least once a week. It don't have to be long. 30 minutes, 45 minutes, out sometimes 15 minutes. Take that time. Get yourself right. Because if you're not right, then you can't be right for the people that's around you and who need you. You know what I'm saying? So uh, that's what my Fridays is pretty much going to be about. So now that I said that, let me go ahead and read a few answers that I have written down. Now, this is from Rendelay. Rendelay. What's happening? Hopefully, you see this later. Rendelay says, I rarely have a weekend without plans, so I'm going to have a lazy weekend. Let me tell you something, Ren. If only I can have one weekend without people calling me, without the kids knocking at the door for something crazy that they can do themselves, without people. And I got family in here, but I'm about to throw a little shit. Without people asking me, what you grilling this weekend? I ain't grilling nothing. I'm not grilling nothing. I want to go to sleep. Just let me go to sleep. So this answer to me was perfect because at the end of the day, you need that sleep. You need that rest. Yes, it's okay to be lazy, people. You do not always have to get up and do something. Man, you know what? I know you see the clothes and you feel like I gotta wash it. Why don't you do this? Go through your closet and go through your drawers and just be like, you know what? I wonder if I can just do this on Tuesday. As long as I got something for Monday, I'm gonna do this on Tuesday. But for this weekend, I ain't touching nothing. I ain't cooking nothing. I'm gonna call Uber Eats. I'm going to Uber where I want to go. I don't want to do nothing. Ren, it's okay to be lazy for the weekend because when you work very hard, sometimes you need that laziness. I ain't gonna say laziness. That didn't sound right. Was it? Yeah, nah, laziness. You just need to rest. Okay, it's okay to rest, people. So let's go ahead. You get your rest in. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're gonna be good for the next day or for the next week or the week to come, y'all. So please, Nico talked to me, AJJ, about this all the time. He tell us we need to get our rest in. My mom tell me all the time, I hope that you're getting a lot of sleep. You know, I try my best to, but I'm at this point in my life where I feel like I finally got it figured out on the things that Well, not on the things that I want to do, but how to schedule it. Once I get that down better, then I'll get more rest. But right now, man, I just want to be like a sniper, right? And I can see certain things, and I wow, and I execute. Bam, I knocked that off. Not nobody, the things on my list to do. Those type of things. I won't ever kill nobody, y'all. Trust that. The last answer, and man, this answer touched my heart. And Alicia, I don't know if you still in here, but if you in here, can you put some fire flames up, please? Please, I really want you to be in here for this because this touched me, and hopefully this touched other people and help other people. But I'm gonna give you like, a little bit just in case, you know what I'm saying? But yo, Alicia Ray says, Blaze, seeing you getting this message cheered me up. Giving this message cheered me up so much today. I'm 64 years writing a book and keep feeling stuck and lonely. I'm going to make sure to work on it this weekend because I deserve to put my art first more often. Hearing that, man, those be the type of things right there that it's always gonna make me feel some type of way. It's gonna always make me feel like this is why I love doing this. Being vulnerable, putting yourself out there, and hoping that you can connect with people and help people. That's the ultimate thing, man. Like we're all put on earth to be a service, you know. And every once in a while, like a lot of people don't have empathy in this world. A lot of people are so afraid to go for something, you know. And it it may seem hard, but it's really not that hard, fam. Like it's like writing a book, something as simple as writing a book. Well, let me not say that. Let me not say that because I never wrote a book. I don't know how hard it is. So, but at the end of the day, what really hit me is, she's 64 years old and she's been wanting to write this book. And I know some people try to say you have all the time in the world. You know, sometimes you don't. And I'm not talking about time before, your final destination. I'm talking about time before you finally just say, I give up. I don't even want to try no more. And a lot of people go through that. And sometimes you got family and friends that will help you go through those type of moments. And man, that sucks, bro. Like for real, for real. But the fact that, you know, I was able to inspire her to say, now I'm gonna write. And she was in the chats earlier and she did say she got some writing done that made me feel so good, and I wish she was here to right now to hear that she was my last message because I felt like it was so important. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. That's why I'm deciding to not let anxiety stop me from being the man that I want to be and being an inspiration as much as possible. So sometimes, sometimes Nico or AJJ, my mom, my wife, my sisters, whoever it is, my TDs, you know, they try to let me know like you got this. It's easier said than done. Uh, boy, hey, you're not getting emotional today, Blaze. It's your first live. You're gonna get through this, my guy. It is easier said than done, but it can be done. So I decided to do this as my personal goal. But for everybody that's here right now today, I'm letting you know this is what my channel is ultimately about. We are going to go through things together. We're gonna fight together and we're gonna work together. Sometimes it's not the person next to you. Sometimes it might just be the person on the screen that you have a connection with. I got other things that, in my life that I don't like about myself and I just want to get it out, but it seems hard. But I know if I keep fighting and I keep going and I keep pushing, I will get those bad habits out to the point where I can truly be happy with the man that I am, and not have to keep wondering if you know if I'm actually that that man, you know, or that person. So when you see this channel, some most of the time it's gonna be about music because y'all know I love music and I'm goofy and I love to dance and I love to eat. And I love to, so I'm gonna be just doing things because I like to just do things. I'm spontaneous like that. But for the most part, I am going to be trying to kick my bad habits, and I'm going to be putting that part of myself out there of the things that I want to stop in life, and hopefully it inspires you to uh, kick bad habits as well. And the biggest thing, I hope it inspire you to do some of the things that you want to do in life. Go for it. You know, you might not be able to play football. You might not be able to dance on stage with people anymore. That don't mean you don't have to dance. You know, that don't mean you can't be a sportscaster. You know, there's just some things that we can't do because our body ain't able to do it. But if you find some type of way to be involved with it, I guarantee you, it'll still put a smile on your face. So I want y'all to know I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the support. Um, I have more things coming. Trust and believe that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be shooting a music video tonight right after the live. So uh, I can't wait to get started on that. And at the B the Reacticon, BTS Reacticon, I'll be performing there. Um, I can't wait to do that. I'm a little scared. I hope my anxiety don't just pop out of nowhere, you know. But I'm going to film it as much as possible. And as I'm getting over my fears, I hope y'all getting over y'all's. And please do me a favor. Let me know for everything that you're like getting over. Let me know, because you never know, that might inspire me for the next day. You know what I'm saying? Or it might inspire others. You know. So I love y'all, man. And if y'all have any questions, I'm down for any questions. Yeah, Happles. Look, Happles. Hey, I am shooting a music video. I don't need you to write it down, okay? We don't need to take notes. Don't put it in the calendar or nothing, okay? Happles, I love you because you always make sure we, we stay on top of our game. But yes, I'm shooting a video tonight. When it's gonna come out, as soon as the edits and everything is done, I'm definitely gonna put it out there. I'm letting y'all know I saved the best. This probably gonna be my last BTS cover video for a while because I'm about to start dropping some original music with some visuals, and I just really wanted to uh give mad respect to the guys who got me back into it, especially RM, you know what I'm saying? And I just didn't feel right. I was like, I got this and I feel like, it really ain't out there like that. So I just wanted to drop it. And now, anybody can just go and hear it, But this last one that I'm about to drop is gonna be really, really epic, and I'm hoping that y'all like it, And then after that, I'll be dropping original music, you know. So I cannot wait to oh man, I can't wait. I'm getting excited right now just thinking about it. Um, and I'm gonna let y'all know on this album, I'm gonna probably be singing. Now, if you don't like my singing, what I'm gonna need you to do is don't tell me. Okay? I need you to come in the comments and be like, "Oh my God, Blaze, your singing was so amazing," and I'm gonna believe you whether you tell the truth or not. All right? And I'm totally joking. I'm not singing. I have friends that can sing. I'm gonna use them, but I'm gonna sing a little bit, like a little harmonizing, something like that. So, anybody have any questions? I'm sorry, I kind of went long winded. See, Pipe, if I could sing like Luther, I don't think no man I wouldn't be here right now. I would, and if I was here, I'd just be singing the whole time. I would have sung all these questions and answers. If I could sing like Luther, you talking about what? You're reminding me of REM with the singing. You want to know something, Luna? I actually was working on R&B song this morning at work. I had this track that I really been liking, and I was just letting it going over and over. And whenever I was getting the words, I was just like putting in my voice recorder. So I really like the way it's coming out. I got to finish that. Like I really am gonna go to writing R&B again. I really like writing R&B because I'm a lover boy. I probably look strange right now. Sorry for that. But yeah, I just like it. What's something you're giving yourself grace, or tenderness on? Mm, that's a good question. I don't even know how to answer that question. Dang. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think really know how to do that. I think that's bad, But uh, I don't. I just I don't know. I look at myself as being at that age where I should be able to do uh anything I set my mind to. So I would say I don't I'm really hard on myself about it. Like especially like when it's done, I'm like you did it again. Like why'd you do it? And don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm not out there committing crimes or nothing. I don't want y'all to think nothing like that. But it's still like just personal issues that I have with myself that I wish, I was over and done with right now, you know. Hey Blaze, can your voice go deep like Barry? Let me see. Oh darling, I can't get enough of your love, baby. Boom, mm. I don't know. I don't look. That's the best I can do right now. Right now, that's the best I can do. Hopefully that was enough. I don't remember the rest of the song. I hope my mom not still up in here because she definitely brought me up on that. And I don't want her to be like, "How you forget the words?" So you know, I feel you, Donna. I feel you. Thank you, C Pipe. Cookie, I'm definitely working on it. I'm definitely working on it. Awesome. Oh, you think that voice was awesome? All right, now don't get me started. I would try to. Nah, I'm playing. I don't want to. I don't want to try it for real. If y'all catch me in the shower I mean, if somebody record my voice while I'm in the shower one day, because I'd be definitely singing in the shower. Y'all get to hear how I really get down. You know what I'm saying? Because I get down with the get down when it comes down to that singing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna hear something on this. Y'all gonna hear something. When I get frustrated, yourself just allow forgiveness and start again. Nuna, I do try that. Uh, I do try that, but I think the biggest thing is because for the most part, it's not what I'm doing to people, is what I'm doing to myself. And sometimes I feel like it's hard to forgive myself because it's myself, and I'm just like, just get it together already. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm still gonna try to work on it as much as possible. Trust me, we're gonna do it together. That's the plan. Is you know, I'll let y'all know. One of them is smoking. Uh, I had stopped a while ago, and then I picked it up again. Then I stopped, and then I picked it up again. And it's something like I do it. I tell myself I'm not gonna do it today, and then I still do it. And I can't stand it because for the better years of my life, I didn't even smoke. You know, I don't even think I started smoking till I was like 33, and I don't even know how I picked it up. But I can't stand it. So thank y'all. I know that troll just be right there, fam. I'd be like, say, bro, I bet if you was physical out here, you wouldn't be willing to squabble with me because I'm about fighting. Y'all know I be picking up bricks like Debo. I mean, like Craig. You know what I'm saying? So, Jenna, thank you for that. Um, I'm I'm doing it. Well, number one, because I love to. Like that's my ultimate passion. I love music. I love all types of music. Like, I mean, y'all know, uh, based off who we all fans of. So I know y'all know. But um for the longest I wasn't afraid before. But then when that pause happened, you know, uh it started kicking in like, man, can you really just do this still for real? Like, are you really that fire for real like you think you is, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, that fear kicked in and it paused me for a minute. But like I said, man, shout out to RM and Persona. Persona's gonna always be one of my favorite songs because the personal connection that I have with it. And I know I joke a lot about Jim and but RM gonna always be my bias because I do feel like if it wasn't for that song that he wrote, I probably wouldn't be doing music till this day still. So shout out uh shout out to the whole crew. Um Alicia, oh Alicia, where did you go? Um um I had one of your answers on Fridays, like the last answer. And y'all, this is Alicia that's in the chat right now. She's the one that started writing her book again this weekend. And we hope that you keep going. And I'm gonna try my best to keep going. And I got fumble fingers today. I don't even what does that mean? Is that like a writing thing? Uh, Fumble finger. Is it like when writers have writer's block? Wait, well you're a writer, so isn't it like that? I don't know. Hopefully you tell me what it is. You will. Hold up. I'm really Silitria. I'm sorry li- if I'm messing up your name. I'm so sorry. You will win that battle at the exact moment you should. Ah, every victory has its time. It does. It does. I just I don't want too much time, you know, to go without uh winning that battle. Sorry, Alicia. But yeah, yeah. I'm Solitria. I gotta learn how to say your name. Like she said, you do got this. We all got this. We all have this. Trust me when I say we all do. You know, and hopefully, when you get that book done, you're gonna let us all know so we can go ahead and cop that thing. Uh, let me say, so we can go ahead and buy that thing. You know what I'm saying, and give you some support. And some feedback. Oh, okay, okay, we understand. We understand. Well, guys, I want to say once again, thank y'all for joining me in this chat today. Next time, I won't be coming in and coming out. I'll make sure I'm in here. And another news breaker. I'm not gonna be always doing this. So sometimes when I come in this chat, y'all probably gonna see me with. Let me grab this thing real quick, y'all. Probably gonna see me with this thing right here. With this thing right here. And I'm gonna be like, you know, because some of those R&B songs that's not gonna make the cut on the album. I'm probably gonna reveal some of them things. But no, like one of the things I really want to do before I leave, I want to do a live where I'm doing everything from scratch with y'all, right? With everybody in the chat, and I'm writing lyrics, and like if I get stumbled on something, y'all can be like, "Nah, say this. It's gonna be fire," And I'm like, "You know what that is, fire, boom, boom." And I write that down, and this be the song that's dedicated to everyone that fully, support what I'm trying to do and been giving me the best feedback that y'all possibly can. And I want to have a song like that for every album that I drop. This is a song I wrote with the fam, with the extended family. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just gotta hope my sister don't get in here and try to outdo y'all. My sister is a songwriter. She's really good. So if you see lyric up in there during that time, block her because she's gonna try to take all the credit. I know her. I know my sister. Trust me, she gonna do it. She was up in here earlier. That's why I didn't take the keyboard out because she was gonna come knock at the door. I know this. Trust me. Everybody thinks she's my twin, but she really my baby sister. And then everybody think my big sister is my little sister because I'm taller than her. But but she is my little sister. She ain't got no hands. So as long as if she can't beat me up, sorry, you're my little sister. She can take that how she take it. But all right, y'all. I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all week. Yeah, I'm in the middle. Womp womp. But enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Um, go out, have fun, let your hair down. See, I got my hair down. I ain't got no ponytail or nothing like that. And let's just have a great weekend before everybody have to go back to work. And if you got to go back to work tomorrow, then I apologize. So this is Blaze. I'm gonna come up with something. Oh, my mom's in here. My mom named Wanda Dudley. That's her saying goodnight to everyone. Uh, I didn't know you was in here. Mom, sorry for messing up Luther Vandross. I mean Barry White earlier. I'm gonna make it up to you. I'm gonna go study the song next time. Um, I saw my nanny in here and my T cousin. I don't know if she's still there. There go my T cousin right there, Shalita. That's my T cousin. Cause she my TD, but she young, so she my cousin. That's my cousin. So I wanna. Hey, nanny, my nanny is Lysandra Dudley. She's still in here too. I appreciate y'all for being up in here. I love y'all. Um, I'm sorry, nanny, for messing up Barry White, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna mess up Tina Marie next Friday. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna be doing this uh at least 3 Saturdays out the month. I'm gonna be going live. I don't want to say every Saturday because things might happen. Y'all know this about what you gotta say. So if y'all know this about what you gotta say, you definitely gonna know that about Blaze doing this on his solo dolo. So peace and love to everyone. To everyone, peace and love. Y'all go out there, enjoy yourself, have a blessed day. This your boy Blaze, and I'm out. Peace. Forever and ever. Are you sure you want to end this? Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Yep, got